Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. The very next day I said that I was going to get on this. So we've got all the standard tutorials and tips out of the way now. This is getting on to the heavy stuff now, and the stuff that you really need to know. If you want any more of them sort of simple tutorials, the standard ones, let me know in the comment section below and I'll get on to them. But they were just just to get us started really. But these settings are going to be about getting your FPS up, your frames per second, so you've got a smoother game. Very, very important. And the first one that I want to show you is just down here. This is more to do a before and after, is show FPS. You can turn that on and you can see the results before and after I show you these settings to swap around, okay? And you'll see the difference, because on console, and this is only for console by the way, Xbox One and PS4, you will want up to 60 frames per second. That's the max you can get. So you want 60 FPS, and that's what you want to be aiming to for the whole match, you know. And you can turn this on. It'll be in the top right screen of your screen, the top right, and you'll see it once you turn it on, your frames per second. And as I said, you want that to be at the magical number of 60 at all times pretty much. And there's limited stuff you can do to reduce this, but I am going to show you compared to PC players have got it made, let me tell you. But this is the first ones. All three of these you want turned off: record replays, record large team replays, and record creative mode replays. By default it should look like this, with just the record replays on and the other two switched off. But you want all three turned off. Make sure all three are turned off, and I'll read the second sentence of this. Recording replays can reduce performance and take up hard drive space. So on your Xbox, you know, and your PS4, this will only slow you down. And if you turn this off, I guarantee you, the only obviously downer about this is that you won't be able to watch your replays, you know, in the replay region afterwards, after your matches, in case you were like, how did I die, or who killed me, or whatever. Where did I get stomped from? You know, you might want to check that now and again. Well, you won't be able to, but it's a good sacrifice to make, because you'll get an easy 10 to 20 more FPS out of this if you have that setting turned off, and the game will run so much smoother. And the second one you want to do is on accessibility and visual sound effects. Now I know this is an advantage. I know that a lot of you might know about this cheat, I suppose you could call it. It's a bit of a cheat. If there is such thing as a cheat code in Fortnite, and any way to cheat, it's probably this, isn't it, really? And, you know, pros like Daquan use this. I'm not going to get into what it is. Maybe I'll tell you for another video. Basically, you want this off. And if you do have it on, and you really are used to it, have it on early game. It's late game that it will bother you, when everything's crowded in that final circle, you know, and the frames per second is going mental, because everybody's in a tight sort of, you know, closed sort of gap, and like everyone's close together. When there's about 10 people remaining, 10 to 12 people, turn it off. So have it on at the beginning if you really, really like it and you really, really want it on. Have it on at the beginning of the game, mid game, and then end game, switch it off by pressing start, and then go into settings and then accessibility. But I'll just have it off. I mean, I know what it does and I know it's very, very helpful, but you know, I don't want to be pressing start at the end personally myself. It's just my personal preference. I don't want to be pressing start at the end of the game every game, so I'll just have it off. And yeah, guys, that will really help. You know, your FPS will be pretty much as close to 60 as you're gonna get it. The other way to do it is go another way is the stretched resolution kind of ways, like go to your Xbox settings or your PS4 settings, actually in the actual settings from the home screen, and change, you know, your video output, and you want it like 480p instead of 720 or 1080p. At least get it down to 720 at the very least, guys. You can do that. But yeah, the other settings seem to not be here, the video settings for Xbox. I've looked it up on the forums and there's no video settings I can see up the top there. Can you? I mean, let me know in the comments box below, but I've tried to look for them. Apparently they're not on Xbox One and PS4. You only get it for PC, because there's loads of other settings you can change, let me tell you. And yeah, unfortunately they're not available. But yeah, guys, I hope this helps. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe of course, and yeah guys, I told you I'm going to be doing more great tutorials on Fortnite. Yeah, I've got more cracking ones for you to come, and yeah, just stay tuned, and I'll see you for them, guys. Thanks for watching.